Hey guys, and welcome to another Marvel video. Today we're going to be talking about the best ISO-8 crystals in the game, in my opinion at least. So these are ones that you actually have to buy. I was recently taking like an in-depth look at these crystals because normally I actually just pay them no mind. But I've realized there is some insane crystals just hiding out here, and I don't even know if they've been here since Curse of the Vampire because honestly I didn't even pay these any mind because they were just so expensive. Like look at these, dude. They're like 10,000, 15,000. I've only got 8,000 right now, and I've bought all the skins and all the voice lines and everything. Just literally just bought everything for some reason. I don't even know why I hardly even use all of these heroes. I definitely don't use all of these heroes. I use like probably like 10% of them. So I was going through the ISO-8s here, right? And I was like, some of these are really good. Like I started imagining who would I use certain crystals on here. Like some of these are crap here, like that one crap, crap, crap. Actually, this was probably good for credit farming, but the experience gain is kind of like the wasting part. Um, I'm trying to find a very specific one that I was checking out, and it's here. There's certain ones that have these ability attributes kind of additions to the game. Now, they coupled with the expensive ones create a really insane ISO-8 build that you can put on certain heroes. Like you wouldn't believe how insanely strong some heroes become just given these things. Like just I don't even want. I'm so scared to know how strong they would be to do things like that. I think this is why that dude, the ISO-8 guy, the ISO edit dude who's always winning all of the gauntlets, why he's on top because he's got all the ISO-8s is because he's using these, dude. Like 100% he's using these certain ones here. So I'm going to look at the most expensive one quickly here. Increases the damage of all attacks with an ability attribute by 17%. Increases all critical hit chance of all ability attributes by 8%. That is demonic, dude. What? So you probably like pair three of these up with something like not that one. That one's a if you die a lot. That one's also if you die a lot. This one's about the Phoenix Force thing. I don't really care about this one to be honest. This one I also don't care about. But these 10,000 token ones here, this one's crap. This one's not bad. This is a good one to have for certain heroes like Miss Marvel. She'll benefit from this one amazingly. Especially that, increases resistance to being interrupted while attacking by a ton. That's a great thing to have for her with her spinning kick. This one here is what creates a devastating effect. Now you can do the cheap way or you can do the expensive way. Preferably, I would prefer the expensive way. It's just but you got to think realistically. So you get three here. It's basically adds the fire ability attribute to the user. So basically, all their abilities should be able to have a fire ability attribute. So they're just constantly using abilities that are like fire enhanced in essence. I believe that's what that means. And this status effects means immune to burning, which is not an extreme bonus. It's kind of like a loss, especially for me. Like I don't really care. Like it's not like my character burns a lot. Maybe if you're like doing a certain gauntlet and there's like lots of fire damage going on and it keeps killing you, maybe it helps. But I haven't really found a need for that. There's ice as well and shock, which adds these three ability attributes to the user. Now you can go one of these adds the fire ability attribute to the user. Like let's say let's actually use a shock because the shock is my favorite. Fire is my second favorite. Ice, I'm not a huge fan of ice one first. It just doesn't carry as well. So shock, right now, imagine let's say Wolverine, right? Wolverine, I always give him the shock thing for his weapon, so he's always got the electric kind of like blades on his hands. I don't even know what to call them, like claws. He's got the electric claws. Now if you add him with a shock ability attribute to him with this over here, where's the most expensive one here? Increases the damage of all attacks with an ability attribute, as well as increases the critical hit chance of ability attribute attacks by 8%. Like three of those, that is like almost, I think that's like 50, like 53%, trying to do maths off of my head here, 50, 53 point something percent there, with an insane amount of crits as well, which is crazy, dude. Just adding like shock on him like this, he would hit like a truck. But the cheaper way to do it is probably go like this: shock ability attributes to the user. You put one of these on there, like, or one of whichever one you want to use. Like fire is also really good. Shock is great for stagger. Fire is great for just like general like damage to the person's health bar. At least that's the way I perceive it. And then you get these ones here. Increases the damage of attacks with ice ability attributes. Increases the critical hit chance of ice ability attributes. So you can use these to focus on certain types of heroes, like, and you can also couple them up with, like, let's say you have a hero that already has ice ability attribute attacks. You can use one of the other ones here to add shock, and I believe they should be able to do both at the same time. And then you use these expensive ones, and boom, dude, now you're doing increased damage for both of those attacks. And sometimes if they fall on the same attack, that should be crazy, right? Like, if that works like that. I'm not rich enough with these tokens to actually test that theory, but I believe it should work something like that. But I'd use you know, the shock ability attribute to certain users, like Starlord. Like, I really want to try this on Starlord. One of these adds the shock ability attribute to the user because I just want him to have shock enhanced thing. But actually, wait, maybe not, because he already actually, his amped up already is the shock ability attribute. So in essence, for him it doesn't really make sense. But, like, let's say Wolverine, I want him to have shock ability attribute on all of his attacks. That'll make him crazy strong. And then you pair him up with 3 of these. Increases the damage of attacks with the shock ability attribute. Increases the critical hit chance of the shock ability attribute. Just 1 second here. Like, the crit's 9.8 here. I feel like it was lower on this one. It is lower. It's 8.8 here. Jeez. Okay, so it's a downgrade in essence for the crit. Okay. So these here are very affordable. They're 500 shield tokens each. You just pair them up with, like, one of these here. Like, I swear, I just want to shock one and 3 of these babies. I swear you will do mad damage, dude. And if you have, like, a whole team decked out with different things like this, like ice for one hero all over their attacks, and then shock all over one hero, fire on the other 2, dude, you will deal an intense amount of damage, especially because that crit. Like, I love putting crit. When I choose ISOs, I always pick crit, and crits, I feel like crit does a lot of damage. And if you're having the increased, base damage, the increased damage of attacks with the shock ability attribute, will just make it crazy, dude. And these are the best ISO-8s in the game, in my opinion. Like, knowing that, like, these are here, I don't even care about the others anymore. The others are just like, just to get certain effects that, just generate things that I need, like maybe, like, increases resistance to, being not being stopped while attacking, kind of thing. But yeah, these ones here, dude, they're just crazy. Yeah, and that's all I wanted to tell you today, is that these are probably the best ISO-8s in the game, and I hope I've given you some ideas for, like, building heroes, because you really should try these out. I'm definitely going to try one out soon as I get, like, 10,000 shield tokens, as well as some 500 shield tokens for, like, different ones here. I'm going to try a full team boosted with this, and I'm going to take them to the end of the rainbow, dude. Hopefully. Hopefully. The end of the rainbow. Thanks for watching, dudes. What do you guys think of the ISO-8s? What are your favorite ISO-8s in the game? These are, I think, have become my favorites. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below, dude. Thanks for watching.